Hi, I'm Edie Dillman. I'm one of the co-founders and the CEO, and we are B.PUBLIC Prefab. B.PUBLIC Prefab is a public benefit corporation based in New Mexico, disrupting the green building sector. Our tagline is Imagine Building Differently, because we are not just a brand or our products. We are here to flip how architects, builders, and developers think, design, and build new homes in North America. As co-founders, we came to this venture with 75 years of well-rounded experience. Jonah Stanford as an architect and a passive house practitioner, Charlotte Lagarde as an activist, business owner, and an award-winning film producer, and myself, Edie Dillman, as a designer and business leader in both the profit and nonprofit world. So imagine with us building differently, with building blocks rather than stick by stick. Imagine high performance that equals human comfort in all seasons, with 90% less energy used. Truly homes that are nearly net zero before any solar is added. Comfort and conservation is our next gen of green. Our system is based on the principles of passive house that has been in practice for 30 years in Germany and is adopted across the world as the low energy pathway, and is a growing trend in the US. We are offering this standard with less waste, super comfort, health benefits, and great design. So let's talk about just how green and why prefab and why we're focused on the housing market. When we step back and look at the big picture, when we look at the annual CO2 emissions, 23% of those carbon emissions come from transportation versus 40% from buildings. 40% of that, 28% come from the heating and the cooling and the running of the buildings we live and work in. 11% of that 40% comes from the embodied carbon of the materials we choose to build with. We at B.PUBLIC are addressing the operational and the embodied carbon footprint in a big way, like very few companies are. First, we understand the greatest positive environmental impacts come through conservation. It is always cheaper to require less energy than produce energy. We at B.PUBLIC plan for long-term performance from the start, conservation first in our product development, our design. Most buildings built to this standard only require a very small heating system, something like a hairdryer. Or put in another way, they only lose a couple of degrees overnight in the middle of winter with no heat on at all. Second, we build with renewables, safe and recycled materials. We prefabricate our panels built with sustainable wood. Our insulation is 86% recycled newspaper and outperforms fiberglass for protection as well as soundproofing. We use smart materials for our weather barrier and air tightness layer and air sealing. So very cool materials, very cool stuff, paired with old world craftsmanship. So killer building science and material science built to last for generations, like the adobes we see across New Mexico. So why does prefab matter, or off-site construction matter? It saves up to 90% of building waste. Prefab is a measured approach to materials, eliminating loss and maximizing efficiencies. Site panelized construction minimizes risks for local builders and for the material exposure on site from rain, snow, and rain, and reduces construction time by 30%. Faster up and weathered in means we can continue to build year-round and answer that housing demand. Why are we focused on housing? Simple. The need is so great, and there's a deficit of new home construction since all the way back in 2008 with the crash. And unfortunately, that need has only grown during COVID and the fires, especially a need for healthy homes that have exceptional indoor air quality. So we are here to serve that market. Exceptional indoor air quality. So we are here to serve that market. Having launched our products and services in January of this year, we are very pleased to share that we are working with clients across the country, helping build radically sustainable structures from backyard casitas all the way to multifamily developments. We are focused in these first few years, getting to our first 250 homes and scaling this company. And every day, our client base grows. So as we grow our clients and our partners and our builders, we look to you. We really hope you will look at your Rolodex and connect us with people that you think we should be talking to and connecting with to positively disrupt the building sector. So thank you so much for your time. And
thank you, ABQid. We're so pleased to be a part of the balloon pitch this year. Good luck to everybody involved. We look forward to talking more.